McDavid, and he's forced out wide by Heiskanen at the horn. And Draisaitl took one from Huru, and McDavid didn't like it. Huru with a clear. Draisaitl was hit by that puck, and the Oilers take exception. And now McDavid throwing punches.
Ritzkovian. Yeah, he didn't like the little chop jack by Huru coming into the scrum full speed, and he laid a little bit of a hit on Heiskanen as well. He has had a burn his saddle in this second period, the captain for Edmonton. He took out Johnston pretty hard into the boards. Big hit on Steele, cross-check, the roughing on Myers, and now this little scrum here with Ritzkovian. I don't mind this from Connor McDavid. You don't like seeing him that frustrated, but he is, and he's not afraid to wear the emotions and give it out. Trying to step up and drive his team to a comeback here. They're going to have some power play time, 34 seconds to start the third. Well, here it is here, and that's that shot there. And then, I'm not sure, maybe a little bit before, something happened. He didn't like it. He was trying to get through. Yeah, to Huru.
Huru shot the puck at the horn, hit Draisaitl,
there you go.
and the Oilers exploded.
And he didn't like it, so, hey, they should get good. There it is here you're talking about. He shoots the puck, he turns and spins, and that's what McDavid took exception to. I don't think he was trying to hit him, but it doesn't matter when you're down by 3 goals and you were down 5-0 and you're trying to get back into the game.
The 5-minute penalty to 29 is going to be reviewed.
They called a 5-minute
to Leon Draisaitl. So something happened in that scrum that Leon Draisaitl resulted in him getting a 5-minute major. At least that's the call now. They're saying it's going to be reviewed. They'll take a look at it.
Did he get his stick up, Louis? I'm wondering if it's a 5.
When he came into Huru, you know, so when he came into that scrum, I think Huru was trying to plead and say, hey, I was just trying to spin and get a puck down the ice. Be a slash, we're being told by our truck. And here it is here. Oh, I mean, that's a 5-minute major? Well, it's maybe the up on top around the head area, but I think once the sticks come up, it's kind of like, I mean, they were going at it. Look at that wrestling match there between McDavid and Ritzkovian. Wow.
The initial chop on the back of the cap, that's a 2.
Can't be it, unless it was when it came up in the helmets.
Unless they thought initially it was a baseball swing, but that was not a baseball swing.
No, it was more like just a little chop in the side of the leg, but maybe something up here. I don't see anything here in the scrum. Nah, he's already, I mean, by this time he's getting, I mean, there's a rear naked choke on Draisaitl. So I don't think he could do a lot after that. I mean, I don't know what's taking this long.
This will be a 2.
It should be a 2, but maybe something happened later.
After reviewing the play, 29 Edmonton has a 2-minute minor penalty for slashing. 97 Edmonton has a 2-minute minor penalty for roughing. And 49 Dallas has a 2-minute minor penalty for roughing.
I got to be honest with you, I think it's a horrible 2-minute penalty.
Josh Szymanski cuts to the middle, swing and a miss by Frederick. Ooh. And Szymanski in collision with Ritzkovian, and Dallas comes flying in, and finally we have things boiling over.
There's some guys on the ice that can fight here.
Ritzkovian eating right hands from Trent Frederick, who still has his gloves on.
Darnell Nurse down there in the mix too, and tell you the Dallas bench is up here. They're not liking seeing this youngster getting thrown around by Frederick, but this is directly because of the scrum with McDavid. No gloves off.
Murphy and Beck being separated. And again, familiarity breeds contempt. Oh, a late shot by Frederick on Ritzkovian. And now he's grabbing Blackwell as well.
Yeah, well, you know what? We kind of felt there was going to be a bite to this one. I didn't think it was going to be Josh Szymanski that started it off, but he gets the stick into the skates. That starts this whole scrum. He had the initial penalty on Ritzkovian as he just kind of got the stick into the skates, puts him aggressively into the boards, but I don't mind this. I mean, Connor McDavid just got into a scrum with Ritzkovian. Even though maybe he wasn't trying to do anything in the scrum, it's got to get your bench up. Glenn Gulletson obviously looking on this one too. Two teams that know each other very well, and I think for the officials, they're going to want to try and maintain a little control here as Nobody dropped the gloves on the sequence, but a lot of shots thrown with the gloves on, a lot of mucking, as we call it. If you watch Szymanski's stick right here, it just gets underneath. This isn't deliberate by Szymanski. So, but I mean, tensions are high here in this game for both sides. So anything that happens just seems to bring everybody involved. And Trent Frederick takes his opportunity. They look for a little further in this game. Somebody's going to come knocking on his door, and he's fine with that, I think. But certainly a response by Edmonton, down by 4 again in the game, as they're continuing to have conversations. Ritskovian with Podkolzin now. Tell you, he's making a lot of guys on the Oilers bench happy. Nurse got down in the mix too. They're trying to figure this out for penalties. Those are heavy shots though.
17 games in 2 years between these two teams.
Edmonton number 81 has a minor penalty for tripping. Edmonton number 10 has a minor penalty for roughing. Dallas number 49 has a minor for roughing. Dallas number 15 has a minor for roughing.
So no power plays.
Kind of surprised that evened up. I'm not going to lie to you, but not surprised. Okay. This one's not done. There's going to be more here tonight.
But Golson did not like Ritskovian chirping the Oiler bench.
No, he didn't. And you know what? Colton's, as we talked about, he's a
Bowman, a
physical
one-timer
guy.
caught
He's got a
launcher and a late jab, and the Stars are going to take exception to that. Dickinson ends up on top of Johnson. Now Nurse comes flying in to grab Myers. Dickinson really mixing it up in the corner.
That was Wyatt Johnston again that came in and gave him a shot, and Dickinson didn't like it too much. They're continuing to jam away in the scrum. Roslovic in there with Bork giving him a couple shots. They continue to go here. Just don't want to let each other go.
I'm not sure we're done here.
Yeah, referees in between Myers and Darnell Nurse. They always go to the two biggest guys and say, okay, settle down. Don't want to have to pull you apart. But Dickinson's gone for the night, looks like, and maybe a couple more as they're trying to get a handle on here with just over 2 minutes left in the game.
Six-2 late in the third. A little extra work on Ottinger and more rough stuff.